Hello, good morning, everyone. It's Ebony here. How are you all doing? People, I've had an eventful past couple of days. Yes. So, anyway, today is the 25th of July and it is officially my week 16 as of from Friday. But I've been so busy. So, I've got my phone on a charger. Let me see if I can lift it up a little so it's not too. Yeah. It has been so busy this week because on Saturday my son went with his dad to Florida with his half brothers and sisters, and my son actually broke up from school Wednesday. Yeah, so like. I don't know what it is with some men sometimes. You be asking them questions, just obviously in preparation, and they don't get back to you till the last minute. And then you start calling me 2 days before he's leaving and telling me all that I need to do. And I've got to work. I do 12-hour shifts. I've got to work. And it's like I'm running around doing all these things that I need to do that you could have told me from last week. I'm not a lastminute.com. When I pack, it takes me to about 3 months to pack my suitcase because I'm like in, out, in, out. But because he's never been on holiday for the first time, it's like you kind of go overboard. You just don't want him to go without anything because it's the first time my son went on holiday with his dad, so I had to make sure everything was sorted. And not to mention the little things that little chores I gave my son to do. He's going to be 15 in September. I went out and I said, this is what you got to do. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Gave him a list of things to do. Yeah, no problem, mum. Fine, whatever. Went out thinking everything was going to be done. By the time I got home, hours and hours later, got home. The boy hadn't done anything because he'd been sat on his computer game playing all day. So I kind of like lost it. What have you done? But anyway, that's what's been going on my week. And as well as an eventful week, it's week 16, which is kind of entering in the 4-month stage. People, if you're Afro-Caribbean, basically of black origin or it doesn't really matter anyway. But I would say in this journey, try and stay away from a sewing or weave because, as you know, before I've changed my hair. This is actually a wig. This is a wig. I don't put this back in my ears because I want it to record properly. Oh, it's got tangled in the back of my hair. Sorry, hold on, people. 1 minute. Get out. Oh, Lord. That's the things with wigs. They get so... Oh. Anyway, I can't be bothered. I'll talk while I'm doing this. But yeah, as I was saying, you see it right there. Okay, here we go. Yeah. With my hair, it's obviously started falling out, but if I just lift it up, my sides, you see, it's thinned out and cut out. The hairline is kind of gone. My sides. So what I've done is I've cane rolled my hair underneath, my natural hair underneath, and I grease it and stuff like that and just throw my wig on. I did say I was going to do that, but my hair is still a good length. It's kind of like just little bits of breakage. When I comb it, it's not a lot coming out. But one thing my doctor did say to me was people that had the most protein in their diet and took all their supplements, they kind of lost the less hair. So I make sure I take all my supplements. I don't miss not one, and I'm taking biotin on top of that. So yeah, and I'm entering the hair loss stage. It's not bad. It's not that bad, but I mean, we're just entering, so obviously I've still got a journey to go. I have noticed around about this week in most people's videos, they've complained about hair loss. I ain't gonna lie, I have lost hair, but not big clumps like I've seen in people's videos and stuff. But what I'm gonna do is even though I don't know if it will help or whatever, but I'm going to like steam my hair, treat my hair, grease my scalp, massage my scalp, wear my wig. So, in the evening I can take it off so my hair can get to breathe and stuff. you know what I mean? I'm just doing what I can, really, because I don't want to lose all my hair. You understand? Because I did see a video with a sister, and she had locks, and she said the locks were falling out. And I believe now, if you put, because of your body's gone into a rest, your hair line it goes into a rest. It's just like when you're pregnant. Some people, when they're pregnant, they lose hair. Apparently your hair is doing the same thing, because your body, from what I'm being told, your body is trying to fight, is basically fighting for you, because obviously it's not getting enough nutrients and all kind of stuff going on. So basically it fights for everything in your body apart from your hairline. So that's it. It goes into, like, your hair molecules or whatever it is. It goes into rest in order to for your body to fight. So it's not fighting for your hair. It's fighting everything else. And also, I definitely know that is the case, because for the first time in my life, I'm sitting down here talking to you guys now. I freaked out yesterday because I've got piles. I've never had that in my entire life. I actually thought it was a boil until I checked it out. And I freaked out because I've never had that before. But I did a bit of research, and it did say that piles can come about lack of nutrition, like vitamin A and E, and or fiber. And also, if you've lost a significant amount of weight, which that is me. So, yeah, I've got piles, and it's bloody. I mean, it's settling down now. But people, this is what happened. It's like it started from the Saturday. I went to the gym and everything, and did my workout, did my swimming. I went to work, and I started to feel uncomfortable down there. So I was thinking, maybe earlier on I went to the toilet, did a number 2. Sorry if it's going to gross you up, but I just have to be real. Did a number 2. I thought, maybe did I wipe too hard? Because I have wiped too hard down there and ended up like scraping the skin or something. Is it a sore or something? So it's like, I was really uncomfortable. And then it started to, like, my thigh started to get... feel a bit of numbness and pain in my thigh, and I'm thinking, and I was at work because I went to work in the evening, and I couldn't walk properly and whatnot, and I was thinking, what's going on down there? So anyway, went home after my shift at work, and even when I was lying down, I was tossing and turning and uncomfortable, and I thought, no, I've definitely cut myself in my around my bum area, when I must have been using a tissue to wipe me ass, excuse me, sorry, but yeah. But anyway, I set the bath. I thought, you know what, I got up, I was so uncomfortable, I got up about 5 something in the morning. I said, you know what, let me just set a nice cool bath and just sit in the bathtub, just to relax, because I'm pained up and stuff like that, So, sat in the bath and stuff, and I'm thinking, I still feel weird. So I thought, let me put my hand around there. And I felt a lump, and I was thinking, oh no. That must be, I think I've got a boil. So anyway, and I thought, what? Because I've never experienced these things before. I've never had it. But I know one of my girlfriends always complaining about she gets cysts and boils and stuff down there, and so sometimes they have to operate to cut it and stuff like that. So I must have called her and she didn't answer. I think it was too early in the morning. But then I thought, you know what? Because my wardrobe is all mirror. The doors is sliding doors and it's all mirror. So like I turned my back to my mirror. And like, you open your legs and then you bend down and look between your legs. I spread my butt cheeks. Sorry, I know it's graphic, but yeah. And I saw this big hell of a lump by my a-hole, yeah? And I was like, oh my God, what is that? You know what I mean? But I was still convinced it was a boil, but it was half in and half out. So I thought, no, I need to get rid of this stuff, you know what I mean? So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and squeeze it and pop it. And people, it was just, the pain was getting worse. So I was squeezing it. I had to lie down and lift up my leg, and I was squeezing it. and it wouldn't go. And then so I thought, okay, I'm going to heat up a pin. And I sterilized the pin with boiling hot water, and I heated up the pin, and I was poking it, and I'm like, nothing's not happening. And luckily, after I just done, my friend called me back, and she said, Ebony, what's happened? I said, I've got a boil down there, and it's really painful. What can I do to get rid of it? I've tried to squeeze it and whatever. And as soon as I described it to her, she said, Ebony, that's not a boil. It's what they call it, piles. And I'm like, piles. Honestly speaking, people, I've never looked into piles. I thought piles was like something that older people get, and I thought it was like their stools that they pass. It like constipation and stools that they couldn't pass stools, and it was I thought it was poo. That's what I thought piles was. I did not know it was a blood vessel that had swollen up, you know what I mean? So she's asking, have you been constipated? I said, yeah, but I normally eat my watermelon to go. But she said, maybe you've been straining too much and stuff like that. But then after doing a bit, when I Googled it, it said, lack of nutrients and weight loss. So that's all part of it. So she told me to run to the chemist and go and get some preparation H. And it's got like a little nozzle that you put on. It's a tube with a nozzle, and you got to pull it like kind of in the a-hole and squeeze it up there and put some of the liquid around the actual pile. And it cooled it down, because when I tell you, it's like I was on fire. It not only just sore, I was on fire. And worse, the weather's hot. It's summertime. And the weather's hot, and my backside is hot. It's like I was boiling. I went into overpower. I was, and it was affecting the way I was walking and how I sit and stuff like that. But I'm really grateful that she called me back and told me what to do, because today I feel so much better, because I was in agony, absolute agony. Yeah, so I had to, every couple of hours, I had to keep squeezing it, and I'm thinking it's gone down. But guys, it was so big, I couldn't even pass wind, because it was like it was trapping the wind inside of me. That's how big it was, So definitely is a big difference today. Anyway, yeah, so that's another thing to be aware of, piles, and the hair, and obviously with the hairline. When I took out my sewing, and I saw the hairline had gone and stuff like that, and then reading about the lack of nutrients, I thought definitely it all adds up. And then, it all adds up. So anyway, with my weight, as you know, I was 370 pounds. That's about 26 stones. I have lost 99 pounds. I'm still at 260, no, I was speaking pardon, 271. I'm still trying to lose the extra pound to meet my first goal of 100 pounds. Yes, I've lost 99 pounds so far. Don't like these headphones. I let my son hear my headphones, the one that goes over your ears. These ones I just keep falling out, but yeah. Yes, and I've been wearing my wigs, but with my weight, I've noticed a pattern here. I've noticed that I don't lose weight for about 2 to 3 weeks. I plateau for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I will lose like 4 pounds. I've noticed that, yeah. So I think in about another week or two, hopefully, I'm going to use 4 pounds, because I've been recording all my weight loss and stuff like that. And yeah, I've been recording all my weight loss. And luckily I've been recording it, because I've just noticed this pattern. Also, I've been very bad. I still haven't gone for my blood test. You know what? Because work has just been full on, and then sorting out my son. Luckily I've got him off now, so things have settled down a bit. There's so many things that I need to do that I just haven't got around to doing. So yeah, I've got to sort that out. There was something else I was going to say that was right there. Yes, I've noticed that I can eat a little bit more and drink better. I can go, because before I used to have to sip my drink. So now I don't have to. And what I'm thinking is, obviously on the outside when you have your surgery, it takes it takes up to, let me see, when you have your surgery, it does take up to about 8 weeks for your outside skin to heal. Yeah, and just for some swelling and stuff to go down before you can, and then you've got to move lightly. But obviously, they say the inside of your body takes longer to heal. Now, I think obviously when you're having the surgery, your inside is still swollen and it's pretty sore and it's still healing. So I think that actually contributes to why you can only eat very little, because remember, sometimes you're being sick and that, so you're aggravating your inside and stuff. But I think I can say that I think I can eat a little bit more and drink a bit more, because I think the inside of me has actually fully healed now. So all the swelling and the scarring tissues and stuff like that has kind of resolved itself. So because the swelling's gone down, I think it's actually the normal pouch size. Now, don't get me wrong, I can't murder it. I still eat like a child, but my eating is a lot better than before. I've even started to feel little hunger pains, but they don't last very long. They're really shallow. They don't last very long. So I think my body's properly settled down. I'm just really annoyed about this pile situation, because like my son's gone now. I wanted to be in the gym and stuff like that, but I need to give myself a couple of days just for it to fully go. But I wanted to start like now, you know what I mean? When I went to the gym on Saturday, so it's not too bad, but I think I could do some swimming. That might help, because that's not really straining myself. I don't think I can do any of the dance classes or cross training or running or anything that's going to strain, but I think swimming should be all right. So I'll go swimming today. Yeah, I'll do that. And what was I going to say? Yes, you know what I realized? With this whole pile situation, you do need some form of carbs in your system. So, I mean, I was definitely on the quinoa thing, which I absolutely love and adore. But I'm gonna definitely have some whole wheat brown rice, because obviously my system's crying out for it. So I need to give it some form of sensible carbs or whole wheat pasta. But I did read raspberries are supposed to be good for things like fiber as well. So it's got about 8 grams of fiber in I don't know how much raspberries that you need to have, but they're supposed to be good for fiber in your body. And I'm going to have some potato and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I did say I was going to stay away from rice and stuff like that, but obviously my body's reacting to not having something in the system. So I need, even if it's just a little bit of it, because people, it doesn't matter how much medication we take and what another, the best nutrients that your body actually gets is from actual food. It really is. But just, I'm going to be sensible in the type of food that I have. Yeah. So I'm going to start introducing stuff. My God, is that the time already? 18:26. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm really sorry if I haven't been commenting on your videos. It's just that I've had a full-on week. My son has finally gone, so I've got some me time now, mummy time. Also, what am I going to do today? I've got to go to this office. I've got to pick up some letters. I've got to go to, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do a bit of swimming. Before I do all of this, I'm going to cook some fish with whole wheat, whole grain brown rice. Yeah. And then work later. And I'm starting work today 3 till 1. So yeah, I've got a full day. This is what I'm saying. It just doesn't stop. And same thing tomorrow. I've got some annual leave coming up soon. So I hope to be doing some eventful stuff. See, the sun's out. It's really nice out here. And I'm just, you know what I mean? Work, gym. But I need to have a little bit of playtime now. So yeah. But anyway, take care, peeps. Yeah. No weight loss this week, unfortunately, but it's all, I realised my body's working in a pattern, so I just got to work with it. And please, take your medication. You need it. You need to take your medication and eat healthily. and just think about everything that you put in your mouth. Just be sensible of what you eat. I guess you can, I'm not so restricted as in I'm being sick anymore, but I'm being very mindful of what I put in there, because obviously I'm not on this journey for no reason. Anyway, let me go because I'm talking too long. But anyway, take care. That's my week 16. Bye. And thank you to the new subscribers and people that's watching my videos, or the ones that's already subscribed. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'll catch you up in a few days' time. Bye.